Is your has your daughter started school yet?
She starts in September, actually.
Oh, nice.
Which she's very excited for. She doesn't fully understand the concept.
No.
So like some days she's like, I'm never going to school, and some days she's like, I'm going straight to college. And I'm like, I've stopped trying to like argue it with her. I'm just like, yeah, you'll start college in September. It's also great because I feel like, so our daycare took like a month-long vacation in the spring.
Right.
Just not, within her right to do, which is what you have to say, even though you're like madder than anybody's ever been in history. And then, like right after her vacation, we went on vacation for 2 weeks, and that was like a month ago. And then daycare was closed on Monday because she like broke her ankle. I feel like a bad person, but I was like mad that she broke her ankle because I was like, you can't be out there doing like intensive sports on the weekend. Like people rely on you to be open.
What's she doing? Like bungee or something?
I don't know, man.
Why are you breaking your ankle on the weekend? I've never broken my ankle on the weekend before.
That's the thing. She was like, it's the second time it's happened, so the doctors were worried that the injury was going to be worse. And I was like, what's she doing? Like, I mean, I guess like you hit a certain age, like your bones just sort of start doing that. But
You got brittle bones. Yeah, it's true. I mean, your bones do go brittle. How old is this nursery person?
probably
95?
in her early 60s, if I had to
Oh,
guess.
okay. Yeah, she's older than I thought. It's like usually when somebody goes out and breaks their ankle on the weekend, you think, oh, they're like 25 or something.
Yeah, it's like she's in Muay Thai or something. Anyway, the thing is, like, when she broke her ankle, she was, like, not concerned about, like, what we would have thought of that. She was just like, I want to go out and break my ankle. She didn't think about, like, the negative impact that it could have on the 6 families involved in the daycare. Just sort of disappointing when people show their true colors like that.
Yeah. So it just shows, like, how they think of nobody but themselves.
It's just selfish, like...
Very selfish.
Hopefully she never hears this. But anyway, she's going to...
She's watching right now. I love Ninja Turtles. And I heard everything you said.
She was going to the Twitch homepage and sorting the directory by, like, most viewers, and then... No! Oh, man.
She's crying at home.
She should know I'm joking.
She'll understand. She better understand.
Oh, dude. But I'm excited to put her in, like, an organization where, like, I feel like in 10 years there might be, like, one day where they're like, hey, the school's on fire. But, like, every other time, it's not like if one person gets sick, the whole thing falls apart.
No, yeah, they got backups and stuff.
Yeah. More than one.
Okay, here, you
staff
take
member.
this thing, because if you didn't get it last time... Oh,
so we both get it. Okay.
yeah, okay. Oh, look, there's a secret down here. Oh, my gosh. Booyah, look at all these crates. Booyah. 44-year-old man just said booyah.
I think that's the demographic of people saying booyah.
What's that?
Oh, man, that's good. You ever find yourself picking up perhaps younger parlance from your viewers and then bringing it into your real life, where I'm sure you interact with people your own age and they look at you like you have a mental illness?
No, I interact only with my kids, really. It's very rare that I interact with people my own age.
Really?
Yeah.
To me.
I go out of my way not to interact with them, to be honest. I'm like, well, you'll see when your daughter starts school, and maybe to some degree at her daycare, but there's parent types.
Yeah, okay.
And we're very much, you'll encounter them, but we're very much the parents that you'll never get to know as a parent yourself. Like, we're aloof.
You're there for the pickup, and like,
we show up for the pickup and we don't say a word to anyone.
Are you there? Oh,
best
like
way
you
to-
wait in your car till the kids get walked out hand in hand?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I waited the door and I try to make some
No.
conversation.
Oh, I do not. I used to. For my son, when he first started school, I did, but now that we've got like a million other kids,
I
no
guess,
way.
Yeah,
no
that's a
time.
good point. We're in a one child situation, so
Yeah.
On the third one, I'm sure you're like, you know, act like you've been there before.
There was a guy, a kid in my son's nursery, and his dad, every time we went anywhere and he was there, he always had headphones in. And I was like, man, this guy's crazy. He's got his headphones in all the time. Why?
Yeah.
And then I had my second kid and I realized why he always had his headphones in, and now I am headphone dad.
Because I've been making fun of the headphone dads a little bit. I've been like, imagine being out with your family, but like you're listening to a baseball game or something like that. But I guess I never put myself in the mindset of like, this is their 8th year and 4th time doing this cycle. So they're just like over it.
No, yeah, I'm just, I'm there. I have become, I fully understand why he is the way he is. And again, like the Kaiser Soze moment when the mug drops. I had that about headphone dad. I realized one day that it's the only way.
Well, you do kind of have to like pair your leisure time with productivity. Like people are always, sometimes they'll come into my chat and be like, what's your advice? Like we're having our first kid. And I'm usually like, you'll figure it out. But in my head, I'm like, get ready for your leisure time to be like doing the dishes.
yeah. Your life is never gonna. Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's my night off. I'm not doing like bedtime for our toddler tonight. And then it's like, all right, time to do the dishes. Time to, you know, pick up all this Lego that's been spilled all over the floor.
Yeah, I maintain that the biggest change is like micro jobs, right? Like when you don't have kids, you don't have to do like a million little chores. Like you can procrastinate on lots of stuff, or if you're that way inclined, most stuff is already just clean and organized anyway.
True, yeah.
But since having kids, like all my time is spent basically doing like little tiny jobs, you know, like little routine jobs that I never had before, but also spending a lot of time cleaning stuff and organizing stuff because it's a mess all the time.
And you're always like, oh, it's preventable. You're like, why'd you spill the Lego all over the floor? And then she's just like, I wanted to.
Yeah. And then you say, oh, can you clean that up? And then they just say no.
I know, and there's nothing you can do these days.
There's no playbook for you to deal with that. Like, you know, when I was a kid, if I said no, I was in big trouble. But like, my kids say no, and I was just like, well, there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. I guess I'm cleaning it up. Yeah. I died, by the way. I'm so sorry.
Dude, no sweat. Look at this.
I'll buy another Splinter Res. It looks like I'm going to need it.
Like this is not my first rodeo here. This is.
I think you got it. I don't want to say too soon because she did just do a lot of damage to you, but. Oh my god! I think we might actually get some shoulder pads. Oh, don't stand in that though.
I got out of the zone for a second.
Oh yeah, I saw. Oh, the double dash out.
Yeah!
I hope she doesn't fall into the sea. We won't get the shoulder pads.
No! You know what I was thinking, though? I was like, occasionally I make fun of all generations. I'm not afraid, even though comedy's illegal. I think I admire Gen X because I feel like it's the last generation that was like named after like a culture or an attitude instead of just when they were born. Because I'm a millennial, it's just because like I happened to be like becoming an adult right around the year 2000. Gen X was like counterculture, you know, Pearl Jam, Nirvana.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we had all that. Like as we were becoming teenagers, all that stuff was becoming big, which was exciting. I mean, it was a good time to be a teenager. Not only that, early hip hop was popping off too, which was insane at the time. I was raised by a Gen X and I married a Gen X. Really?
Is that okay?
Oh, somebody in the chat just said that. Raised by a Gen X. Jeez.
I don't even want to mention this, but I'm pretty sure my parents are technically Gen X.
Yeah, because it goes back into the 70s, right? The,
Gen X. I think they're born in like maybe they're not, because they're born in like 1964.
Okay.
So maybe they might not be.
Yeah.
They were like, I don't know. So
you could have had teenage parents, though.
I didn't, but I mean, they were young. I feel like they were younger back then.
My parents were pretty young. My parents were like 25 when they had me.
Yeah, I think my parents were like 23.
It's like fairly young.
Right in there.
I mean, a lot of people wait longer to have kids now.
Yeah, I don't know if you see this with like when I meet the parents that come to my kids' daycare. I'm like, man, you are old. And so are we, but I'm like, man, I thought we were old and you're like even older.
I still think everybody is older than me. If I see somebody like on the news, you know, wearing a suit or whatever, and they are clearly younger than me, I still think they're older.
Yeah, even if they're like 27, you're like, this guy's got his life together.
Absolutely.
Like if we were in like a boat that was like capsizing, I would look at the guy 15 years younger than me in a suit and be like, what are we doing here?
I don't trust you.
No, I would be like, this guy's gonna organize he's gonna organize the rescue. Heart and soul, it's got a lot of heart and soul. I don't know the rest of the words, but it's got a pretty good bass line, heart and soul. My wife is streaming Mahjong Monday's Pog. I'll send you right over to her stream. Hope you have a great rest of your Monday night. I'll see you tomorrow for Dome Keeper. A scrammy,